This is going to be a good one. I feel this could be one of the best games of the day, just because of how exciting and unpredictable it could possibly be. Here we go then, TyLoo side on the CT side, of course Vega Squadron on the T side. Superman purchase for JR, he's got the Tech 9 armor. HE grenade, no smokes. That's very strange on Inferno. You normally need smoke to even access one of the bomb sites. A site towards library, B site, CT spawn. So they haven't got anything to work with in that respect.
JR aggressive, the captain. We saw his little interview. Being captain. Gonna try and take over Banana. Somebody's tagged down to 13. Hoochie's gonna try and take over apartments. They've put pressure on both sides of the map. Hoochie without bomb has it behind him right now. It's held by Kashander at the top of middle.
It is indeed. Hoochie at the end of the apartments here. Like I said, no smokes or flashbangs. It'd be very difficult for them to actually get onto a bomb site. They have done considerable damage towards somebody. He's on 13 HP. Him and HZ in the pit right now, and it will be an A-sided attack. 3 players in the B side for TyLoo, so this is going to be difficult, considering this is where the low HP player is as well. Very good chance for Vega Squadron to actually do something with this.
Somebody solo gets caught in transition. HZ, good position on the balcony, able to drop down and get away from further damage, but can't land any better shots. So JR takes him down with the Tech 9. Chopper has decent position. His stance inside of the library, only that of a Glock to work with, but it's forward enough that he'll intercept and be able to slow down the retake position. Careful not to shoot your teammate, and then unfortunately goes down. But information called. Spotted Mo at least. I don't think he would have seen Bintep, but they should expect them to be together. Everyone's facing this direction. Good shot, JR. Done. Vega's going to take the win.
Quite a nice pistol, all things considered. Like I said, didn't have a smoke to work with there. Very slowly got the apartments control. Once they pick that up, and after the information, they've taken somebody down to low HP as well. Just getting out quad, going together, trading the frags required, and unfortunately for TyLoo, they had 3 players stacked in B. Probably had to be a bit more assertive there, maybe with the 3 players at the B side. Try and get some intel there, go a bit aggressive, just to spot out if there's anything coming. The slow rotation really let them down. We go into the second round here. Full force buy from TyLoo, not saving any money at all. Even for the AWPer, of course, Captain Mo. So we'll see whether he can get rolling in this game. He's got the Deagle armor smoke grenade. And a nice shot from Hutchie. Somebody just rushes towards the Romeo position and gets taken down there. Simple headshot. Somebody's done the work for him. Didn't actually have to work for that at all. That's a really strange decision there, all things considered. Most teams will be holding up in this default formation.
Tapping away on a Tech 9. Didi's going to try and push up, catch off, which if he does, which is alone, it would be an AK picked up, carried over for the Chinese side. Crossfire set, that's Didi's chance to peek. Exactly that, but good read by Hoochie. Bait and switch was a bit obvious with the second player backing off the stairwell, HZ as it were. Gets found by Mir. Set, good position in the corner, but traded back. So they are doing economic damage, but unfortunately they won't take the round if you want to look at it that way. Silver lining, they'll force a reinvestment. 2 AKs picked up. 1 held, 1 grabbed.
2-0 for Vega Squadron, decent round, although TyLoo gifted them that kill at the very start. Didn't have to work too hard for it. They did give a couple of kills away. That's about it. We'll see nothing purchased at all here from TyLoo. Full eco for them as we enter round number 3.
Stack up in the B site. Only one not directly in the site itself is somebody. He's toward the tree, and they'll back 1 player, HZ, toward the chapel. It's not ruins anymore, Henry. It's actually under construction. I wonder if on the next iteration of the map it'll be completed.
Possibly.
It'll be like ruined, saved,
built,
believe. Well, if you're into the faith, you would go there to believe. It's a chapel after all. JR, ooh, DD. Careful, my friend. JR's got all the information that they need. 2 players spotted. Do they continue to go? Absolutely not. Bomb goes back down. In fact, all the way around the bottom of the mids. Kashander takes Shad's head. And they'll get this round quite comfortably. Smart play to let JR go in with the Tech 9 and find everything out.
Hutchie takes one down. Shadow finishes things off. Quite a smooth round overall for Vega Squadron. Round number 4 coming in. Should be enough to buy here. Certainly without the AWP. Not a huge deal in Inferno. It's not required. Certainly helps out on the CT side. Not so much on the T side here. Vega Squadron, not a successful round for them as previous. Giving 4 players alive. No kits available for TyLoo here. No incendiaries either. Somebody even out of smoke. Same story for DD as well. So not going to be the cleanest of rounds for them. It's going to be a bit of a slog. We'll see if they can step up here. Might have to work a bit harder for the frag to the start of the round. Considering they have no kits, can't really defend a full execution. That's the setup there. Pretty standard so far. 3 players on the A site, 2 towards B. And a default hold for now. We do have a boost from HZ towards the quad position. Actually gets himself on the ledge. That's a nice position just to hold towards that boiler room position while his teammates sit beneath him and watch the apartments.
Here. Dropping out the nades. Smoke lane's actually on top of the atrium, so the boost will be negated and already dropped down anyway. HZ's got the back shot toward apartments, so a lot of teams running this crossfire setup. Do you want to call it a crossfire? It's more of a trade potential setup.
That's all the smoke's gone for TyLoo now, at the 1 minute mark as well. That's a bit of a nightmare on the CT side. They fall back to more passive hold. Flashbangs coming in, mid control obtained by Vega Squadron. No one dropping any frags just yet. Can TyLoo hold this off? They have got 3 players on the A side.
Flash back toward apartments. That's it. Oh, flashed off. Thankfully, a smoke land. Still took advantage of that. Would have been a sitting duck otherwise. And he's still waiting for the push around. He's realized they've gone through the arch. DD can only get 1, so he's got to fight back to take the position. Kashander next in line. He wins the exchange, so the wrap's still available, but they've lost a number of members, and Mo alone in the site could do it all himself, or he could just die. It's an option as well.
Oh, a bit of a blunder. Unfortunately, the bomb will not be planted. That should be the round. Big pick up there from somebody. No kits available. Had to go for it. Denies it. Just about might get this. I don't think he does have the time, and indeed, somebody will rush him down. And it's going to be the round for TyLoo. Does come down to the 1v1 though. Lots of money for Vega Squadron. Definitely not a story for TyLoo here. 1 player surviving. He'll drop the M4 over. The mixture here of M4s, Famouses, UMPs. Opting for the SMGs instead of the rifles there. Mo comes in as well, so still not comfortable. Lose this. Definitely going to be a double eco situation. There's the replay. Trying to do some decent work there towards that speedway position. Got the second kill as well on Bentat.
Well, Vega Squadron 3-1 over TyLoo in a 1-1 match. And TyLoo is the outside pick. Vega were very slow to start into this tournament as well, so be a big win for them. Huchi running up toward the apartments with somebody in HZ setting a crossfire not only on the railing of the balcony, but down below in pit. So somebody will play off of his teammate, or they'll just jump in, kill him, and drop down at the same time. Huchi, good kill. HZ only gets 1 back, and then Mir and Kashander open things up. This is looking like Vega's got the claws into this game.
Yeah, very much so. That's great. Simple execution towards the A side of the map, finding the first few kills. Flashbangs, jumping at the apartments, and the CTs overwhelmed once again. Couldn't really hold them off whatsoever. 1 kill picked up in total. That's not going to be enough. Even though they save these 2 weapons, not going to really mean too much for them. DD's towards the library. And we do have Mo as well, who's in the bedroom position in this second middle. But JR might just find him here. I think that's quite likely, all things considered. Even if we get 1 kill from Mo, doesn't really mean too much. I guess he gets $600, but surely he'll be punished now. He's down to 19 HP. And somehow Mo... Okay, does not survive. I was about to say, that's kind of nuts. He's still alive at that point. DD last player there. And like you said, it's like a double eco situation now for the CTs. Big round for Vega Squadron to pick up. And this might be a pause, I'm not sure. Yeah, the pause does come in. This presumably is for TyLoo. The pause is at this point, like, what are you even discussing? You're not going to be buying into this round. You've got a single rifle and 2k on each player. It's a double eco situation, sure, but I don't know. I don't think you force into this at all. I think you just hold up and take it on the chin. The thing is, even if they eco this one, right, and they go to the next round, they're going to have $1,900 map on top of their 2k. So you still can't get AWPs, still can't get the fuse kits. Yeah. Can't even get the full utility. So I guess at this point, it's just working out, do we just buy nothing at all, hope for the best, and by next round, I'll do double eco again.
Tough situation to be in on the CT side, especially of a map that does rely quite heavily on utility.
Oh yeah, probably the most. Like in terms of playing like that B site. That's why he sent 3 players there at the start to just save a smoke on that side of the map, and then you've still got 2 more. It's very utility dependent, and this is not looking very good at all for TyLoo. Horrible start. That's sometimes be the worst thing. Winning that first gunner, just 1 player surviving after they've had the 3-0 clean rounds. Such a horrible way to begin the map. Vega Squadron though, not missing a beat, looking very good.
Trying to change it slightly in apartments. Somebody gets back in the corner. DD's got the M4. Potentially bait off of him. No one to watch Arch, though, so DD also is tasked with watching over toward Library. Somebody knows that somebody's close, and somebody knows that somebody's dead. Mir goes down. JR smokes off towards CT, and he'll head into B to try and evaluate elsewhere as the AK gets
Check
first
the
kill.
boost.
Watch the boost here. Dead right because it's a chopper that's going to take down Bentit. That could have been very costly as HZ will go back through.
Yeah,
Chapel.
if he has a 5-7 there, he probably gets a couple of kills.
Well, inside of Chapel, HZ will look out to find Chopper. Bomb planted. Smoke deployed. Look at JR getting the tree. HZ and DD go down, and any chance of picking up the gun on the off-site and rotating with it, not really going to matter at this point. Somebody's AK that he's picked up should try and be saved. And they're going to pursue. They've got lots of money to do so.
Yeah.
Not oodles of cash, but a wad of it.
A wad. Certainly fair to say. If he saved his AK-47 from somebody, that's definitely going to boost their chances. Like we said, it's going to be a nightmare of a buy, whatever happens. But him saving the AK means he potentially drop a weapon, and that means 2 players at least will have nades and defuse kits. So that's actually quite beneficial. There it is. He will survive, but still the money's bleak, Matt. So I think they might have taken another eco. $3,600 per player on average. They bought some head armor for some weird reason. You know, you just seen 5 AKs. There it is. They are going to be committing from what I can see. Famises, 3 of those. Head armor on 2 players. I just think at this point it's not even worth buying that. Like, you get to get smokes instead. The Famises, 4 smokes, 1 incendiary, no kits. So if one of those players doesn't get head armor, he can probably afford the defuse kit. Yeah, 2 of them definitely could. They've got $50 left over. It's $350 for head armor.
Well,
Oh, we've got Bentit.
tough. Yeah, Bentit's got 1, but it's only 1. He is well playing over toward A. B looks to be under threat early on. Molotov pushed back the corner. Chopper gets in behind the barrels. Execution all the way, all day on B. Now the question is, do they deploy the utility before which the lurk is applied on A? Mir's going to wait it out and join back over to B. It leaves Hutji alone to try and make noise. Very standard. 1 man on the lurk. I said that he was going to go alone, but Mir's since changed his mind. Utility goes in. They've walled off the end of the site. Big gap in that, but is this the wrap through? Oh, Ruins. That's a bit of a misplay from Kashander. Catches himself on the wall. Doesn't go anywhere except dead. DD finds the kill onto him. Hutji tries to sell the fake, but they are actually just going to go, well, not even sure where they're going to go. Hesitation. As the bomb goes back toward A, and then the kill comes in from Chopper. They'll call to go back in that direction, but no utility down for DD. A clean sight, clean shot. Better from JR. Threw the bomb and then reacted to the fact that he was in the open. Bentit goes aggressive, but bomb planted. Watch the HP factor. 34 JR, 4 Hutji, 21 Chopper.
Yeah, this great position with that low HP from Hutji. Smoked it off as well, buying himself some time. Chopper in towards the Ruins position. So this is looking successful, actually. I think the CTs are just giving in. Are they just saving? Oh, you hate to see that. Like, it was looking promising. And then JR, he's playing out of his mind right now, Matt. Like, he only gets 1 kill, right? But that 1 in CT spawn, as he chucks over the bomb, that's lightning fast. Wins the round. It's gutting for TyLoo so far. Third stage loss bonus after this one, after fully investing. Once again, 3 Famises. That saved AK will go into the next round. Bintech gets 2 kills, but unfortunately cannot win the round there. It's going to be 6-1 on the T side of Inferno. Vega Squadron came to play today, it seems. They've shown us they've got an array of high-skilled players, like people that can definitely wield these AK-47s very effectively. And we go into round number 8 here. Oh, money's just in the bin once again for TyLoo. Saving 2 weapons, but can't keep forcing into rounds. Have to just take these, and Vincent has been kind of heralded as the savior of the Asian scene. He seems like he's amazing, right? Like he's going to be going nuts in this tournament. He's had some decent performances, but nothing to really write home about. He gets the AK-47 into round number 8. They've got to save them 4 as well. Some upgraded pistols, that's about it. Looking likely to be another Vega Squadron round, but you never know. Maybe they need to bring something else to the table here. An aggressive play towards Banana, perhaps. We'll see.
Well, the 2 rifles versus that of an AK setup from Vega, who have a 6-1 T-side lead over TyLoo on Cobble. Remember that Cobble was also one of the maps the early versions of TyLoo, the early iteration at Malmo, was able to pick up a win on because of their very unorthodox rotations. Haven't seen much of that yet. Somebody's going to start it off. Good positioning. Bintech catches off Mir as well.
There we go.
An opening that they need. Chopper will try and capitalize on the fact that they're going to reposition and work his way up the apartments, but best of luck to you, Chopper. I hope you're an attack helicopter. I hope you have missiles. Heat-seeking. And that Arnold's already on board. I know he's been trying to get there, but I don't know if he ever did.
They're not going to check that? Okay. All right, then.
Fair. Henry's not pleased.
Don't even bother about that one.
At least they got the trade off of it, but not good enough. They completely shut them down. TyLoo finally with a convincing CT-sided round.
Oh, well, that's a little bit disappointing from Vega Squadron. That could have been their chance to really run away with this game there. 2 weapons finds TyLoo their 2nd round. Managing to use the M4 and the AK-47 effectively. We go into round number 9 here. It's going to be the AWP coming off of Captain Mo the first time. Certainly one of the best AWPers in the region. We'll see if he can step up here. And it's definitely an AWP-centric map. Inferno, you can move around a lot on the CT side towards Banana. That's where we'll be going. Middle apartments, options to change every single round if you want to. Deploys an incendiary, but doesn't have the chance to go for the straight-up face just yet. He'll have to fall back as we go into another default here. But he wants to fight by the looks of things. Right off a shot. Look how much damage he takes for the pleasure of that. 32 health now. That stifles him as an AWPer. Can't be as aggressive now.
More damage, more problems. Flash out, Mir. Let's Chopper go. Fast play this time. Watch the crossfire setup. Molotov's a bit deep. Chopper's inside of it, blinded. But somebody's in the corner. He goes directly by him, trying to evade the flames as Mo jumps up. Can't be aggressive, but he does still find a kill as JR gets one back. Oh, this could be more than one. Somebody gets caught out. Jumping JR! Through the smoke. Bintet's in the open. Good response. And he's picked up the bomb to a 1 versus 1, and rather than plant it, he's going to go hunting JR! The round of the weekend, 7-2 for Vega. They had no business winning that.
That was godlike. We need to replay that right now. That indeed was the play of the weekend so far. JR completely decimates TyLoo 1 by 1. Flick shots all over the place. So precise as well. He just knew he was going to win that round when he took the first shot. He knew that was over. 4 versus 1. JR, this is the kill when he just knows he's done it. That's so sick. Everyone just gets eviscerated by him.
Unbelievable. You thought TyLoo might have a chance to break them down and get back into the round? Forget it. TyLoo just lost this half by a decent margin now, because back to pistols they go. Vega's got guns. They'll be able to build up another cushion of money and, as such, build up a cushion of rounds.
Well then, let's take a breather, shall we? No time for Hutchie though. He gets taken down on the CZs by himself. No refrag there, a little bit of a shame. They do get the AK-47, but he spotted 2 players there. I'm calling to go B if I'm the player right now, and that's exactly what's going to be happening. Chopper makes his way in, and how does DD get that frag? Fully blind, of course. And surely not losing to pistols after that sick round from JR.
That is just nasty. nasty as well that he goes for the last kill rather than try and plant with the AWP up close. Mir, this round will get somebody. JR's got another kill on the board. Bintet, though, comes back through the smoke at the right time, catches them off. They thought they could walk in. He's able to spray down 2 on the AK Sloppy. And it gets TyLoo back into it because, again, they had just pistols in that round.
Yeah, Vega don't want to win this game, it seems. One by one towards the apartments, right to the end there. No real need for that whatsoever. Such a tight choke point on the map. And then Didi, to be fair, that was kind of sick from him, fully blind. I guess he did hear the footsteps coming. But there's no reason to give that kill away at the start. Like, after JR's has done all that hard work, why have you done that? They're down to the eco now. A few more twists and turns in this game, it seems. Deagles, Tech-9s, UMPs. Going for the B execute from what I can see so far. All 5 players at the bottom of Banana. Mo, yet to really see anything from him. Let's see if he can... Oh, there's a chance of the wallbang if he went for it, but... Flashed off.
Mo is pushed off the angle, as you say, but still playing it. Passive one, how does that not kill? Shinbone. Maybe even more, because 5 HP, I think that might have clipped through the wall. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, JR's still in the round, still in the picture with a deagle. Good shot, Mo, from the op to the 5-7. And everything we said about JR's good clutch, about the economy, gets thrown out the window in the last round and is about to get completely obliterated now. And TyLoo could actually make a half out of this.
There was no reason for that round against the Pistols to go against them. They just didn't want it, so it felt like just running towards the end of the apartment instead of just sticking together and being slow, gaining map control piece by piece. But let's see if they've got a chance on this one.
5-7. That's what Mo got a kill with. That's the amount of HP on JR and Mir. And apparently,
what's going on here?
It might be enough.
They haven't planted, lads.
There's no need to push this one by one. Bintet has 100 HP. 25 seconds, concede the plant. They're going to do so now. He'll be in the open, gets one. Bomb is planted. Those to the round still on, and Bintet thankfully gets both. He'll grab the AWP. He's already got a kit, but there was one there if he didn't. And he'll now make it 7-4. 2 clutches for him.
Yeah, this is good. There's some of the mistakes and plays being made right now. Definitely a high-pressure game, but... Oh, TyLoo trying to give away. The bomb blind didn't come in there. They're just going in one by one, getting picked off by these aim stars of Vega Squadron. You need to be very careful the plays they're going to be making here. Wait till at least the fake plant comes in, so you know at least one player's going to be out of it for a second. Something for you to kind of have a sound cue to pincer on at the same time. Still, they do win the round, just about. Bintet, like he said, wins the clutch, and Vega Squadron looking like they have to take a double eco. Tech-9s and Glocks here. We're going to round number 12. An interesting half, I have to say. Vega Squadron winning the pistol, and actually looking like they're going to run away with it. The 6-1 point, even the 7-2 with that harsh reset coming in. The JR clutch, unbelievable. But then I think that's got to be the blunder of the half as well. Just going into that next round, instead of just playing super passive, holding right back, straight line formation, work out what they've got, where they be stacked. They give one kill away at the apartments for free, essentially. Then in towards an unlucky play from Mo with the 5-7 blind, but it was just so avoidable. That's normally the headline with those sort of rounds. You can avoid running into tight choke points. Nice clutch from Bitner, to be fair. And we're going to round number 12. Not a full investment here, but might as well be. 3 players and sub $1,000 here with Tech-9's armor, 3 smokes. Boost from Didi this time towards Banana with the AWP. He's got Mo with him, so maybe they swap the orbs over. Apparently not.
No, Didi's going to keep it. Mo is continue to try and push back in with that M4 instead. Smoke down. Cubby. Oh, they didn't check this last time when somebody was in the corner. Who? Yeah, I know you, Twitch chat. I know what you're up to. Mo, they know what he's up to, and the flash bounces off him, favors him, and he gets 2 kills out of it. He should have gone down much sooner. It's all on a Mir. He's done well with the Tech-9, but not well enough, as it's TyLoo now back within 2 rounds, believe it or not.
Wow. 3 rounds in a row for TyLoo, looking like they've got right back into this game. That was the partial buy from Vega Squadron, but as I said, they did invest a bit too much for my liking. If I'm honest with you, now they have 3 players on Deagles. They are going to be forcing into this round. 2 AKs, 3 Deagles. Actually saves himself $1,200. This is just a mishmash buy, if anything. This is bit of a mess for them. They have 4 stage loss bonus next round, which is $2,900, so enough for a buy next round at least, but still, this doesn't look promising for them. Shander, though, up Arch already. He's completely undetected. This could be a nightmare.
Yeah.
The fact he's in library right now, guaranteed kill here.
Yep.
Nothing somebody can do about this. Wrecked.
Just gonna wait. There's not gonna get anything more from this. I mean, if he wants a knife, what's the point? Just kill him. Gets him close enough to the doorway, though, that he can pop out and catch off Bintet, so that works out. He's able to take down HZ, backside of the pit. Both players, I guess all 3, if you want to include somebody on the A site, are gone.
That timing, though, you don't see that every day, Matt. Someone getting in towards Arch, completely undetected, making their way towards Library. And he said he couldn't get much more than 1 kill, but the fact he got so close to him bought him like an extra second just to get out of the Library before the communication can even come in, right? And we know there's communication issues on this team. Benta, he is not a Chinese native. He's actually from Indonesia, so he knows like a little bit of the language, but like not enough. So if there is ever that kind of input lag, that second delay when he's got to think about what's being said, it's like frags like that can happen all the time. Like there was in this instant response when looking towards Library. He probably had no idea, to be fair, the Library player, as to where he got killed from. He's like, what the hell? Have you been wallbanged?
Yeah, it takes a minute to register when you're not expecting it.
Yeah, there's going to be the scariest moments in Counter-Strike. That's when you jump out your chair. You have no idea that's a possibility. Well,
I play on an exercise ball.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's good for my back.
I bet it is.
I can do it, put your back into it. No, you can do it, put your back into it. That's right. Sorry.
Oh, round number 14, and TyLoo give a round away there as a mishmash buy from Vega Squadron. They have won the half round of the T7 Inferno. Not the cleanest of decision-making processes, but still, they've got themselves to lead. Thanks to that JR clutch, that was a helping hand. Or still for DD. UMPs out in spades with the TyLoo side. A couple of kids, 3 smokes remaining. DD has to work hard with his frag now, edging towards Banana. Wants to try and open the map up, but nothing on the other side. This is like Vega Squadron want to go quite quickly towards the A side of the map. You can see TyLoo deep in the site, not really challenging middle whatsoever. Smoke's coming in though, towards the Arch side. They're pushing Banana, the CTs, that's what they have to do here. At least get some intel and leave 1 player there, take a bit of a risk here as the AWP takes back in.
HZ to the inside of the box. Crossfire set with Mo. Good headshot on the JR. Punishes to the body, but Nick was there first. Tries to respond to find off Hoochie, but Chopper was always there to take him if Hoochie couldn't do it himself. Thankfully he could. It leaves him in a 2 versus 2. Bomb's going to be planted. DD smoked off. Can't find a way back into the site just yet as he'll wait for somebody to go to apartments. It looks like he's actually going to rotate around top middle as well and take over from quad. So up close range. Hence the pistol to check the corners first. He'll be expecting pit, and yet he's positioned himself. Oh, I think he wants a rifle. I think there may have been one down behind the body, but he didn't see it. He better off to stay with the op as DD starts it. Hoochie spotted. They can converge onto him and quite successfully take him down. We'll go 8-6.
Just about. Defuse will come in. A little bit dicey there towards the end, but they managed to pull it off. The 2v2 retake goes in favor of TyLoo there. Vega Squadron, probably a bit gutted at that one, all things considered, but it's the last round now. They've still got enough to buy. It's a round number 15. TyLoo, definitely giving us a game. They have lost the CT half, but I guess the map's still in its infancy, and it doesn't really matter. Like, you can give them the same treatment in return. It's not like Vega Squadron are known to be a fantastic CT-sided team and going to be blowing them out of the water. They're great with the AKs and great with the looser style play. Some big clutches coming in as well. Last round will be important, though. 9-6 has a lot more implications than 8-7. More default from the T side at the moment. Straight line formation. Or still in the hands of DD, surprisingly enough. But here we go.
Go indeed. Chopper sits at the logs position. He alone, I was going to say, is going to start to evaluate Banana, but we'll have a problem in the fact that there's 2 at the top. It's DD that goes down. No response from Mo. Now there is. You happy with that one, Hank?
It's fine for now. Equal exchange.
You're never happy, Hank. It's not you, it's me. JR takes down HZ as he works through top mid. Bintet there again, though. Can't respond fast enough to the fact Huchi's behind him, but somebody taking out JR negates all of the problems and the fact that now he's now alone. Huchi to plant the bomb and try and hold off 2 players. Somebody's not careless to walk in before his teammate gets close in library. Try and hold the angle through the smoke. Somebody's got it perfect.
Yeah, well, there it is. They do get a 7th round. I have to say, neither of these teams looking like major quality right now. It's not really exciting me in terms of the counter-strike being presented. Sure, Vega Squadron had some heavy-hitting players and some big clutches, but generally winning rounds with the mistakes being made by TyLoo. Same story the other way around, really, as well. But we have had some entertaining rounds, I'll give you that, and we'll see whether the second half can deliver here. TyLoo swerve over to the T side, and it will be a Superman purchase once again. We've seen a few of those this tournament, I have to say. That's going to be in the hands of HZ, I believe. Let's see where he picks it up. 5 sets of armor for Vega. That's brave. Not a kit or a smoke to work with here. TyLoo actually have 2 smokes in their favor. So that suggests the banana play, but obviously can mean the A side as well. HZ with the Tech 9, as mentioned.
JR already peeking down middle is going to be forced off back to top. He'll wrap back around the arch side as well. Has been work his way inside a boiler. Somebody here that waits. The top of banana. Chance to strike from range on the USP, and he'll go early. Spots them, but they're all there. He's got to get out of this position. Can't do it. Tries to get kills. Can't find those either. Damage done to HZ, but see if it's enough as TyLoo work their way in. Smoke lands in front of the caskets, but it's a little bit late. Huchi finds a shot on Mo first. Knows that somebody's pushed through, but can't do anything of it. The Tech 9, as you mentioned, finds the kill. HZ, same weapon. He'll sit to wait to see if anyone wants to push through from CT as they try and spray down with USPs, the default position for plant. But they'll get away, TyLoo.
Yeah, it's looking promising for them now. CTs can't find much, and Bintech coming from the backstab as well. Might just be the final play, but Kishanda finds one more, but now he's in a 2 versus 1. No kits purchased into this round, and unless he goes absolutely wild once again, it's going to be JR. Surely not able to win this round. HZ gets the final frag there, but exciting towards the end. Nice shots being exchanged in the chat. JR certainly has been impressive in terms of individual skill, I have to say. And it will be TyLoo indeed picking up the pistol round there with the final Tech 9 frag. Scout purchased by JR. What's he got up his sleeve? I'm believing right now. I believe in everything he does.
Well, if he does it with a scout as well, Henry, I'll jump on board that bandwagon.
Okay.
I will happily start to believe.
Going to second mid, here we go.
Very aggressive. Somebody's already surpassed that position, though, which could be problematic for JR because if he overstays rather his welcome, anyone walking out from T-stairs back to middle will be able to spot him. Hence why he's got a teammate waiting to peek down that position. Fortunately for him, the opportunity never presents itself. It's back over toward B instead. Chopper forced out of the sight, so too is Mir. His vision unclear. Gets a decent position. Bintech goes down, but HZ is there. Find the response as Mo gets Chopper. Should be round done. HZ's not confident because no one's watching off toward Ruins for him, but having tapped the bomb, they find 2 kills. It certainly is concluded at this point.
Bomb has been planted.
Well, the force buy and the scout hype subsides. Didn't really find anything too important there for the Vega Squadron side. They get 1 kill in total, that's about it. Bintech goes down. 4 players surviving for TyLoo. They will take the lead. And what a turnaround that's been, considering we were at 7-2 in Vega Squadron's favor. On the T side as well, after losing them to that anti-eco, or to that eco I should say. Seemed to all fall apart at that point. TyLoo now up against the full eco next round. Will increase their lead to presumably 10-8, so that's when the games begin and Vega Squadron get their orbs out and JR can continue his rampage.
A rampage indeed, but hold the phone, Hank.
So, HE grenades purchased. Vega Squadron, 3 of those. You can just run down middle with the HE grenades and try and find the first pick. You can use them towards Banana as well. What's the play? JR, Mir, and Chopper with the grenades, and I think they're towards B. So this could actually work out. 3 grenades go in. It's pretty good damage, but not enough to find a frag, really. Considering they've got default pistols, I don't think much more will be done. Okay, DD, he's got other ideas. He goes down to the hands of Hachi and CZ. The only upgraded pistol they had available.
Well, justified then, I suppose, but yeah, best situation so far from TyLoo. I'll go in toward the B site. Only one other player there. JR through the smoke, of course, finds a kill.
Another dink.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Somebody tagged. Chopper is going to get aggressive off the back of it. Late rotation from Shander, just getting out of the apartments now. In fact, he's hesitant. He's not even considering it to get toward bottom Banana. If they can funnel him out, maybe he looks for exit kills at that point, but Mo's going to take down Chopper. Mir just tapping away with Hoochie beside him as they go in. Another kill. Hoochie takes out Mo. Vintet finds Hoochie immediately. And then they subside the round. 3 kills for Vintet to close it out, but 10-8, a bit costly. They've got to buy a few weapons into this. Mo's got tons of money. Does he go T-sided up? Will we see that from Mo?
Not at this round, I don't think. Considering the situation, they haven't even had a full gun round yet. Bring out the AK, yeah, that makes sense. It doesn't lend itself, Inferno, to just straight up AWPers again. Right, I'm AWPing every single round. You don't need to do that. Stick with the AKs, feel it out when it feels required. If you're getting out AWPed by the CTs all the time and feels like that's a real nuisance, then bring it out, sure, and try and challenge them.
HZ at the bottom of mid.
Need to face the Chopper. A lot of damage for an HE grenade.
Hoochie with a nade could be massive as it goes into somebody. Didn't actually do as much damage as I thought. I would have expected him to be having a 5 in the front over the 2 numbers in his HP. Set play to A with a 4-man defensive setup, early rotation off of B, even though they don't have possession of it, but it's all the contact and lack thereof toward B. So TyLoo is kind of putting all their eggs in one basket here. Smoke Twarch from HZ, thrown light and low. Should have been spotted, so they know top mid for sure has company. HZ though with a flash around, gets close, good shot JR. Goes back inside of the site. Hoochie gets somebody, because Shander stepped up. Vega Squadron looking impenetrable on the A site. This 4-man rotation, this 4-man setup, there's nothing TyLoo can do of it. And Chopper even gets in on the mix coming over from B.
Yeah, pretty decent round there from Vega Squadron. Generally, 5 players surviving. TyLoo very slow, trying to fill up the map, wait for any CT aggression to come in. Didn't really happen for them, though. Go for quite a basic execution. There were a few smokes there, but JR finds the first shot, funnels him toward the quad side, and then good crossfires. Pretty standard stuff there on the CT side. Players in bomb site and the pit area finding the kills required, not dropping a single kill, so that's pretty good. TyLoo, traditionally after winning the 3-0, you have money for days, and you can keep force buying in, but they actually only kept like 2 players alive in the 3rd round, 4 in the second, so money's a bit weaker than it should be. Pushing through flames, DD. Taking a lot of damage here. Mo and HZ down about half health each. Another good HE grenade. That's going to cause a lot of damage. Seeds can fall back.
And they will. They'll go for the boost as well. So last time it was all in toward top middle to try and push back Vega Squadron. This time it's all into Banana. You excited to work with Freiburg next week? The king of Banana. Joining us on the desk.
The former king.
He's still the king.
Coming down to our level, the peasants.
Plebs.
Yeah. Yes,
He's been working his way down for a while, right?
That's not bad. Yeah, I am. Lovely guy. Known him for years. We'll see how he handles himself. I'm sure he'll do a very good job.
I agree. And I'll get someone else to talk hockey about.
Amazing.
Talk about hockey with. Yeah, you're going to love it. Racing with Henry, hockey with Adam. Your 2 favorite things. Mir does have the boost. We mentioned it. He'll fall off of it after 1 kill. Typical play. Smokes down. They'll try and get a bomb plant out of this at default, which they'll succeed in doing so. Rotation's only now just coming in from A, so slow pace. I don't mind the shots, the spam. Hoping it'll bait someone in to try and take him down, but no one would be careless enough to try and push, I'm sure. Well, we have seen TyLoo push through a few smokes and situations in this game that weren't advised. Good find from Mo. He's low on HP. Getting the kill early and getting taken down. It's going to leave the second player still in. Emo.
Oh.
But Kashander's got him. Nearly taken out by his teammate, but JR steps up again. And Vega's going to make it 10-10.
Decision there to allow the player with the kit to defuse. I don't think it made a difference either way.
It was about
safe.
7 seconds, so yeah, it would have been close.
Yeah, but just to be safe, it's worth doing. If that bomb does go off, you'd have a bit of a red face at that point, so that's definitely worth it. But JR, once again, above and beyond for his teammates. He's on 20 kills, 12 deaths after 20 rounds, so that's not bad at all. Chop, on the other hand, another big name for Vega, Squadron 5 and 14. Not really good enough for him, but still winning rounds. 2 in a row for them now. That was a weak buy for TyLoo. Came down to a 2 versus 1. Bomb planted, but they will be taking a partial buy here. Tech9's CZs. It's going to be a very close game. Chad predicted no overtimes at all today. I think this one definitely has a chance to go there. Second middle is where we'll find TyLoo for now. A couple of smokes, flashbangs as well. It seems like most teams are more than happy to leave middle open at this point, especially when you know they've got pistols and stuff. Why even give them a chance at close-range battles? Just overwhelming the crossfires. You have 1 in library, 2 on the bomb site itself, and you're normally fine at that point. This is looking good for Vega Squadron. It will be an apartments explosion, though. Here's the commitment already, but Hutchie's ready for them. He finds 2 frags, and that's the bomb down as well.
Kashander looking for the angle from Pitmere. Gets the shot on Mo, but Bintet's already got Kashander with a CZ75 of all weapons. It gives him an AK, but unfortunately it also gave him a death wish. Hutchie found him first. Didi is locked into the corner. Bomb is down on the other side. Tick, tick, boom. Hutchie walks around the corner. Vega's going to take this, I'm afraid.
Oh, yes.
They're looking more confident with each and every round, especially on the CT side. They'll call a timeout. 3 out of 4 used now by TyLoo.
Good to see, at least, using them.
It's true. They have Peacemaker behind them now.
They do not at this event.
They do not at this event. You're right. I'm sorry.
But he is.
I knew that.
Yeah, he's in the building. Oh, there it is, Counter-Strike. He's in the building, but by Valve rules, he can't be there for now. I don't think he can really offer that much until he knows the team
Language
enough.
barrier.
The
Yeah,
language
it's more
barrier,
going to be assessment after the game, I'm sure.
Exactly. So it's not really a big deal. Like he's wants to work
Yeah, I
with
guess
him.
I was confused because he did an interview earlier this week, but from the building. But yeah, he's not behind them. You're right. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Thanks.
We all make mistakes.
I make many.
Round number 22, and we'll see whether TyLoo, what the tactical timeout has done for them. 5 AK-47s. Mo not really opting, or DD I should say, not really opting for the AWP here on the T side. Don't think they had the option to here, really. Nades and CTs. Nothing too fast or apparent coming in just yet from the TyLoo side. Just holding up, taking nade damage once again. That's a really nice nade towards second middle. Look how deep that went. Actually lands in HZ's face, so he goes down to 64 HP. Chopper with full banana control as well. It can be great at the very start of the round, but you do have to expend a smoke, right? And then at that point, you're pretty committed to staying there and at least finding the first frag. You can't just get nothing for that push. So that's why they're going to boost the player on the wall position of banana, just so they get something out of it. That smoke's got to at least gift them a kill.
Half wall position for Mir. And I was expecting, there you go, the rotation from Mir now that Chopper's got vision down banana. Almost thought they'd leave him on the wall to do it, but guess they're happier with Chopper on the ground. Somebody starts to work back toward banana. Chopper will be the one that waits, sees the jump, and somebody still hits the shot. You would have expected the jumping player to land and be gone, but well done from him. Clearly got the aim right in the air, recognized the coordination, and hit the shot immediately.
What?
Good effect from Mir through the smoke, though. That's going to take the back. Kashander does the same. Both down inside of smoke. Bomb gets planted, but now it's a desperate hold in a 3 versus 4. Tough to retake the B site, but they seemingly have been successful so far. Somebody's going to try and get a quick peek. Can't do it. JR again wins with the AWP. Shadow position. Bintet doubles up as he always does, so the stars, the protagonists, both playing a part, but holding the defuse this close with low HP on JR. That is ballsy, and JR makes it work.
Not required at all to go for the full defuse. Obviously brings that out of position, but JR low HP, if he misses that shot, which to be fair, he hasn't been doing a lot of today, that round's over, but he nails it, of course. Low HP. JR's is lights out right now. And those 2 shots with the smoke as well. As they're going for the retake, I have to say it's a little bit lucky. The second one, not so much. It's seeing the traces coming from the AK-47 through the smoke. The first one seemed, it was lucky, I have to say. But that, Bentet, I should say, I'm still getting used to that. Can't find the magic just then. Round number 23. 4th stage loss bonus and bombs going down. They can still buy here, but JR looking aggressive once more, looking towards second middle. Players walking up to that position. Probably Mo that goes down first. If he does, there it is.
Wow. Vega Squadron. They shocked the world by beating NIP in the last qualifier. This isn't quite the same.
Broke our hearts.
Did it though?
NIP fans across the world.
I think it just broke NIP, period.
Yeah. I think everyone's
they're like not quite because they weren't as dominant, but it's like Ronda Rousey when she lost to Holly Holm. Just like that one weapon that destroyed her. Turns out she sucked, but beat Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
You can see the parallels.
I can see where you're going with that.
Well, Vega go for a nice boost in behind the smoke. Give themselves a 2-man advantage on the way to a round. We'll put them on 13 with very little money left for TyLoo. Somebody does get one as he gets put back through the smoke, but crossfire is established. Vega's in control.
Yeah, and then some. Very confident round there. First pick from JR, of course, pushing down second middle, takes down Mo, falls back. TyLoo go for the full execution towards the outside as well. That standard smoke, which is supposed to be safe. No one thinks there's any sort of danger of dying from that. The boost behind it, of course, breaking the game. Vega Squadron finding that kill with the silence. And before falling back to the bomb site, TyLoo had no choice but just to flash and commit. Nice flash through the balcony, gets 1 kill while blind, but unfortunately that's pretty much all they get. Vega Squadron keeping 4 players alive in the previous round. Maximum stage loss bonus, so no bomb going down. I think we've taken our last pause here for TyLoo, 13-10. I don't think they can buy this. It'll be a partial buy if anything. So get Tech 9's armor, and Vega Squadron, certainly the sort of team that will give up to pistols, but oh, they're going all in. All right then, this is the play apparently. Not required, but 4 UMPs. A Tech 9, the only player's not gone all in is DD. He's got 1,500 left over. They need a plan here to make this work, and some kills with these UMPs to farm a bit of cash. But this is the clean sweep of Vega Squadron. That's probably the game.
Whoa, HZ, Bintet, DD all go in and looks over and realizes, ow, that kind of hurt.
Need a plan this round. Can't
absolutely
stress that enough.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
This is such a strange call from TyLoo. Throwing the rulebook out the window. And they have to do a B-execute now. What have they got left? 2 smokes and flashbangs. This is not looking good.
Smoke off top mid. JR's even going to rotate back. Oh, look at this rotation. TyLoo's just telegraphing, giving away everything because they're, again, walking into an early rotation, which favors Vega. We saw them do it on A early in the round. I think it was the first gun round. They'll do it here on B, and it's going to be Vega just sweeping them under the rug. No bomb plant, as you said, was required. This is potentially the end, the beginning of the end.
Beginning of the end. They can still get like AKs and basic armor, but like with the 3,400 coming in, that was a bizarre call, I have to say. UMPs, all the nades, and then hoping that they could do a full banana execute, but Vegas got to lock it out. It was so obvious, like you said. They didn't have to work too hard for that at all. Dropped the incendiary just as they're coming in, and that was it, round over. So we do get 5 rifles, 4 AKs and a Galil, but Mo, no grenades. Somebody, no grenades. You get the picture. It's really, really weak buy. JR now, he's got room to move around once again, looking towards second middle. All bands coming from the CTs, no damage inflicted just yet. JR falls back slightly, looking for match point here. This is our 3rd best of one of the day. Actually spots one of the apartments. Mo actually decides to push up on this, but smoked out. Good grenade though, great awareness there to take Mo down. 21 health.
Well, this time. Oh no, Mo. all of the nades. Someone hit him with a flashbang right in the face. He's taking damage and he's not even seen anyone. He's down to 69, HZ on to 72.
This looks so kind of lost right now, TyLoo. What's the final play here? 2 smokes. Haven't seen anything in terms of sick execution. It's great read by JR once again. He's going to force one of them up. He's aware of it. That was the shot. He's just been so good today. Another great round here by JR potentially. Good grenade as well.
Not
Oh,
quite.
missed it slightly. That would have been powerful.
Powerful,
Yeah.
like Donald Trump. Hutchie
Sure.
takes down Mo. He's got a double, a triple. Gets them all on the way through. Bintek gets a shot back, but even his heroics can't be enough in this round. Kashander closes. We go to 15 rounds for Vega. It's map point. And TyLoo might go down at 1-2, and Vega could find themselves at 2-1.
Yeah,
This is turning out to be an interesting qualifier.
absolutely.
Would you like a shark on your gun or a red dragon?
I think a shark, from what I've seen.
Neat. Did you know that Michael Phelps is going to race a shark for Shark Week this year?
Definitely won't win, but good luck with that.
Are you kidding me? It's Michael frickin' Phelps, man.
Yeah.
He was on the cover of Kellogg's until he smoked some
Fair
stuff.
enough. Did he smoke some stuff?
I think so.
Some naughty stuff. We've all been there. Some more than others. Either way. Match point for Vega Squadron. I haven't really been impressed with TyLoo in the second half. They've won the pistol. Gun rounds seem pretty uninspired. And flash up middle. The less desperate last attempt, some would say, but that's where JR presumably is waiting for him. Hutchie and Kashander lighting it up. And that could be the GG right there. 3 frags in total. They get 1 back, make it 2. So still within a chance of this one. Bombs recovered at least. And with Bente up, you never know what could happen.
Yeah, credit to Bentet. He's looked very good in this game, even when things have not looked so good for TyLoo. He's had 2 clutches in the first half that brought them back. One of them was on the eco, which kind of stalled Vega from actually, I think, stomping this game. Bit of a mistake on their part, but it may not all be for anything but his own personal stats at this point. TyLoo can't close if they can't pull this back. A man down, 44 seconds, bomb, top, middle, and look at the player at bench. Such good positioning right now from Chopper. He'll be able to walk in. Bintet wraps around as soon as they get the information, as soon as they make the call, he'll be hot on their heels. No one's really moving, so resting a bit in their positioning. Ooh, timing though. Could be a problem. Mir's got it, bomb down. That's got to be done. 26 seconds, indeed, he's got to find 3+ bomb.
Yeah, good luck with that one. Not going to happen here. TyLoo will be okay. Well, bit of a chance at that long-range headshot with the UMP. But there it is. 16-10 is the final scoreline. Vega Squadron. Quite a dominant performance. Some definite mistakes being made. As I mentioned earlier on in this game, I don't think either of these teams look like they're ready for a major just yet. Some great individual plays, especially the likes of JR. That sick clutch he had, but losing city rounds against the pistols and stuff. And TyLoo didn't really look that great on the T side of Inferno, I have to say. They need a lot of work in that respect. But still, promising stuff from Vega Squadron generally. JR, definitely man of the match for me.
Yeah, absolutely. No questions asked. I think he'll get the Mummy MVP, even though that movie's already out.
Yeah.
And
We've got a new movie here this time.
Do we?
Yeah, I can't remember. It's about like a...
Oh, it's
woman with a shoe
it's
smashing
the
people.
blonde Ash. Yeah, it looks toxic. Something blonde.
I don't know. Move on.
It looks good. Atomic blonde.
Yeah,
atomic.
okay.
Atomic like the ski company. I'll remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like the bomb. That's violent. But yes, TyLoo. I'm actually a little bit surprised. I thought they in this game. I knew it was going to be tight. It was going to be close. It's 2 unknown entities playing off against each other. But I thought they would be the more prepared, I guess. Usually they have a lot of preparation. Usually they bring something to the table, but they had nothing in this game.
Their T side looked like they were a bit lost. Like I said that during the game. They didn't really have like 6 executions or kind of a real game plan there. I really didn't like the round where they kind of were on the brink of losing the match. They go for the 4 UMPs in the Tech 9. I don't think that was ever going to do anything for them. So that wasn't great. But still, like we said, Vega Squadron, not the best performance, but still some big names turning up. JR and Hutchie, especially towards that pit area. He looked very good, finishing things off in the last few rounds with 3-man spray downs.
Yes, yeah, stable as always. Vega has definitely improved throughout, or at least from their day one performance in this event, giving themselves a real shot of potentially even moving on. Who knows? But TyLoo is in trouble, and again, they might not make through to a major. That would be a little bit unfortunate. I'm really hoping an Asian team will someday make it in. Someday. It would be fantastic for the entire affair that is Counter-Strike. It's my love affair. Paul, I think it's probably yours too.
Sometimes, but sometimes it can be a little bit infuriating. I've got a feeling we've got 2 fairly highly strung panel members right now after that particular match. It's 40 minutes of their lives they're not going to get back.